Okay, so this is the VHT Special 6 Ultra. That's for sale in the Boise area by me. You can see that the jewel light is working. It's got a on-off switch, then a low power standby and high power switch, a rheostat basically style, pot style of wattage, and then depth, which basically brings up the low end or down the low end to kind of round out a full tone ability. And this is just kind of like a generalized tone, right? So you could go really muffly all the way down to the left and really tinny all the way to the right and pick your blend in between. Then texture kind of does a bit of a, I don't know, you can almost say it's like compressed, like, you know, I like it right in the middle because you get too tinny by my opinion this way, get a little too muddy on this way, so it's nice in the middle. But that's flexibility for you, to each his own. And then this is where I'll go through the rest of stock stuff. Then you've got your master volume, and then this ultra is kind of a boost when you have your guitar going in through the ultra input. And then the clean input doesn't have this boost circuit in there at all. These are the mods that were done. This is a gain knob, so you can blend in some gain in any of the modes, and then you can bypass that by just flipping that off. This was put in by a guy who builds boutique pedals, and he did a really good job of modding it, and I actually bought this amp from him. So it's all been solid, no issues. I've had this thing for years. Haven't really put a lot of miles on it. The tubes are really low time, but looking around the rest of it too, you can see Tolex is in good shape. It does have an effects loop, has a foot switch. It has an impedance switch, so depending on what kind of speaker you put in there, or whether you can actually put another cab coming out of this thing if you'd like, but it only has 6 output watts. That's why it's called the Special 6. So I don't know, you could put another cab out of it if you want, I guess. But I upgraded the speaker to an Eminence Legend GB128. So it's a USA made 12-inch speaker in there, which sounds awesome. So that's kind of the extent of the mods to it. Otherwise, it's pretty stock physically. Good shape, as you can see. I'm almost talking myself out of selling it right now. So, act quickly.